Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another TV show review. In today's show review, I'm going to be doing a game show review on this really popular game show that's been well known and well around for a really long time, ever since its debut in September of 1972. And of course, I'm going to be reviewing the popular game, one of the most popular game shows of all time, The Price is Right. The Price is Right was created by Bob Stewart, Mark Goodson, and Bill Todman. And so, The Price is Right is a game show where contestants compete by guessing the prices of merchandise to win cash and prizes. Contestants are selected from the studio audience, and the announcer calls their name, invoking them to come on down. The show's famous catchphrase. And that's what the show is most famous for. Its catchphrase, "Come on down." Yep. So the gameplay of the show consists of four distinctive competition elements in which nine contestants, or six depending on the show's runtime, are eventually narrowed to two finalists who compete in the game's final element, the showcases, including one bid pricing games, as well as the showcase showdown. Yeah, so, and the rest you can say is history. So yeah, so the game show The Price is Right was originally hosted by Bob Barker, and it's currently hosted by Drew Carey. And since 2013 to the present day, the episodes of The Price is Right have been directed by Adam Sandler. No, I don't mean the actor and comedian Adam Sandler, because that's pretty funny, because there's actually two Adam Sandlers, the actor and comedian from Happy Madison, as well as the director of The Price is Right since 2013. Like, Adam Sandler has actually been directing he's actually been directing newer episodes of The Price is Right since 10 years ago in 2013. But that's a different Adam Sandler I'm talking about. Yeah, and of course, Bob Barker was also in the Adam Sandler comedy film Happy Gilmore, where of course they get into a fight and they punch each other and beat each other up, and then of course Happy Gilmore is like, "The price is wrong, bitch," and then of course like Bob Barker fights him back, and he says, "I think you had enough," and then goes for one final punch, and he goes, "Now you had enough, bitch." But so aside from all that, I gotta say, the Price is Right is actually a very classic game show from that first debuted in the 70s of 1972. And I gotta say, because and every weekday while I'm in school, there's actually like a new episode of The Price is Right. I think it comes after Let's Make a Deal. And plus, Let's Make a Deal I thought was a pretty good game show. But whenever I have a day off from school, or if I feel sick from school, it's like I would go on like the TV and watch The Price is Right. And the last time I watched The Price is Right was actually when I was at Project Search, having lunch with my classmates at Project Search, and of course there was like a little TV in the break room or lunchroom. And it's like we would watch episodes of The Price is Right, and of course we get some commercial breaks that involve like Stanley Steamer. Yeah, because we all know the jingle, the Stanley Steamer jingle. And yeah, and I gotta say, this is actually a very fun game show as well. It's actually like a fun game show, and I actually used to have a Wii video game. Like, I used to have a Wii game based on the game show as well, The Price is Right. And even contestants also get to spin the wheel as well. There's also like a spinning wheel that's on the show as well, where contestants get to spin the wheel and see how much cash they guess or win or whatever. And yeah, because it's pretty much everything about this game show is just a classic and still holds up to this very day. Yeah, and it's still one of my all-time favorite game shows as well, because I got lots of favorite game shows besides The Price is Right. I also love Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Deal or No Deal, and yeah, because maybe ever since I was a kid, I used to love watching game shows all the time. But back when I was a kid, when I was younger, and there's also and of course there's also a channel called Game Show Network, where I would watch some old-fashioned vintage game shows like The Pyramid, the Match Game, and oh yeah, and Card Sharks as well. The Card Sharks, which is also a very old game show as well. and Password as well. Like, Password, the game show. And yeah, and I gotta say, Bob Barker actually does a really talented job hosting the show, as well as Drew Carey. Drew Carey was good too, hosting the show. And of course, like I said, the show is most famous for its catchphrase. The most famous catchphrase on the show: "Come on down." Yeah, and of course the announcer calls their name, and then of course they say, "Come on down." Yeah. Yeah, because The Price is Right is just a classic game show that still holds up to this very day, and of course I also felt like making this TV show review because I just got the news on my social media feed, including some official news articles, like including WBL TV 11, that Bob Barker just died. Yeah. I just heard the news that Bob Barker has officially died at the age of 99. Like, he lived a good life for the past 99 years, and he was just so and until December, like, he was born in December of 1923 and just passed away today. Yeah, he lived a good life for 99 years, and while at the same time, it's still sad that he's gone now. Rest in peace, Bob Barker. He was close to reaching 100 years old. The cause of death was actually natural causes. Yeah. Rest in peace, Bob Barker. His legacy will live on. So overall, The Price is Right is a classic masterpiece game show. And I'm going to give The Price is Right 5 stars out of 5. So, there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my TV show review on The Price is Right. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.